This
Audible?
conference will now be recorded.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So, okay. So, what we'll do is we'll talk. So, yesterday we spoke about. So, let me record the session. Yeah, it is getting recorded. So, yesterday we spoke about storage account, right? If you see this, so let me open that notepad. We spoke about storage repositories. That is Azure Storage Account, Azure Data Lake Store, Gen 1, Azure Data Lake Store, Gen 2. This is what we spoke, and I told how you can access them. So, for what purpose you are using that Azure Data Lake Storage 1 Generation 2? So, for the static or real-time data. So, we'll talk about the PaaS service. So, we'll talk about SQL Server, Azure SQL Database, then Azure SQL Data Warehouse. We'll talk on this. So when you go to SQL Server, so you can what you can do in the cloud, you can take a virtual machine, right, and install the operating system, and then install the SQL Server. This is what you can do it, right? So example, if you go here, I'll go and create a resource group here. So RGI fund some trainings here. Okay, tags here, review, click on create. So I've created this resource group here. Okay, this is the resource group I created. Now I'll go back. I'll take a virtual machine. Okay, take this I'll create. So now my so you can have directly a Azure SQL database. So this is going to be a PaaS service. So what is that PaaS? We'll talk. When you go to SQL, here you can have it is IaaS. So infrastructure as a service. So this is called as infrastructure as a service. But when you go, so now you are taking a virtual machine and installing. Let's do. Now go there. So they are giving you infrastructure, nothing but RAM, processor, hard disk, this all. So go to this virtual machine here. Select the resource group. Give the name of VM SQL Server. So this is a location, right? So ESTS2 availability, we'll talk all this later. So now image Windows Server 2019 Data Center 1. Here size of the machine is 4 CPU, 16 GB RAM, right? So I'll give you some username, then password, right? You get username and password, right? Then how do you want to access that? So select the inbound ports here. You have RDP, SSH, HTTP, HTTPS, RDP here, right? Then so the cost of machine is so you are getting the cost is around some 21,563 rupees here. So what they are telling you is, so save up to 49% of license, right? So 49% of the cost would be saved if you only have this operating system license here. Okay, now go to disk here. So operating premium hard disk. So we'll talk on this later. Now go to networking. Now go to management, advanced, tags here. So this all you are getting, right? Auto shutdown. This all you are getting, right? Now click on review plus create. So like this, you can go and create a virtual machine and install the SQL Server. Let's see that. Click on create. Right, you can see here the machine has got created. You can go to the resource here. Now you see this virtual machine has got created. Take this IP address, go to your remote desktop here, put that IP address, click here. So give your username and password, say yes. Here what you are trying to do, you are creating a server here in the cloud. That is your virtual machine. Okay, so here you have in the local servers, here you have, yeah, you can have the virtual. So I'll tell you that also. Click on this. So I'll just turn off this. So related to the security part. So how do you click on this and go here, right? So how do you go to that virtual? So you're talking about a virtual machine, right? So here you'll have virtual. So when you're creating a virtual machine here, you take a virtual machine. So go here, create a virtual machine. So it'll ask you to select your operating system, right? So select these images. So select your Ubuntu Linux. This all. So based on this CentOS Ubuntu, there are many things here. So based on this, you need to go and select your operating system here. So if you go to this, go here. So these all. So similarly here also. If you go to this Linux here, right? Red Hat Linux 8 here. So go and select this whatever the machines you wanted. So here you have flexibility to select here when in the images. But I have directly taken, you can go here, you have Windows, right? In Windows you have these many. But in the Linux it has got its own operating system. So CentOS here also, here also, right? So this all, right? Na? This is how you do it. Now go there. So you can create that Linux. So you have window virtual machine with Linux also. Now go there. So this is a virtual machine that you created. Now here, if you see this, you don't have anything SQL, you don't have except operating system, you don't have anything. You can see here, Windows system, Windows security, right? So you have PowerShell, you have easy. So these are the few things that you have, except so this one. You don't have any other thing. Now click here. Okay. So now what you can do is you can go and you need to install here in this virtual machine because that doesn't have SQL Server. So you know, na, just go there, go to go here. So try to download that SQL Server. So 2019, some whatever it would be. Okay. So here you have Azure or where. So right, click here. So this is Azure SQL. So don't go there. That is built. We'll come on to that also. Now click on this trial version. So it asks you the credentials here. So this is how you need to do it because they have given the machine. Now just say continue exe, then give ask, it will ask you some details, some give some name here. So put the size of company this all. Then job title, some IT manager something. Give some name, give some number, right? Then country. Now click on continue. So you got this exe file. Now try to run that exe file. Now you are installing it. Now go to custom. Now install here. So this is how you are doing it. So you can take a virtual machine and do it. But without virtual machine also we have a patch service. I'll tell you that once this is over, then you can see there. So now it is getting installed. Now go the installation. So new standalone or add features to the existing new standalone. Now evaluation here. Click on next. So accept next year. Now next year. Now next. So you select all the features that you wanted here. What are the services that you wanted? Now next year. Okay. You have default instance here. So this is a server name now. You can see specify the name and instance of specify the name and instance ID for the instance of SQL Server. And instance ID becomes a part of the installation path. Now just take, if at all you want to rename, you can go and rename. I'll have this only. Now click on next. Now Polybase configuration. So it is taking some port range. Now click on next. Few of the installation requires Java. Okay, so it is taking from, so Java runtime is already there in the installation, or you want to provide any location. So I'll go here. We don't have, we'll take it from installation exe only. Click on next. So these are the service that you selected: agent, database, analysis service, integration, runtime, this all, Polybase, this all. Click on next. So here database engine configuration, so authentication mode. So we'll go with the mixed. So here you can see specify the password for SQL Server Administrator SA account. Username is SA. So he is the administrator. So we'll go here. So administrator SA is a username, password. Give some password here, but you need to remember that password. Now specify this admin. So this I'm giving who is admin of this machine. So this is admin of this machine is demo user, right? So I'm giving here. This user is for SQL Server. This is a machine admin. Okay. Now click on next. So the same thing. Some analysis service we have taken. So I'm selecting that admin. Now next year, next year. So okay, add the current user. Current user is nothing but system user. Okay, click on next year. Next. So you accept these terms and conditions because you are taking some futures, right? For that. Now click on next. So you are taking R and Python also to get installed. Now accept this. Next year. Install. Now you are installing the SQL Server inside your virtual machine. But in Azure, we have one more service also. We'll see that. After this is over, we'll come there. While creating machine, you have selected what is the size of RAM, what is the processor, what is hard disk that you wanted, right? So let's see after this is over. It will take some hardly. So here, let's that do. But when you go to the portal here, So here go to this, you go here, SQL databases, click on create. So this is a subscription, this is a resource group. So now you are not creating a virtual machine, you are directly going and creating a database which is patch service. Go here, I'll give some demo DB. Go here. So do you have server? Go there. So I'll give server name, some SQL server 27112021. So what authentication you wanted? So I'll go with the both. Okay, or user. Let's go with the SQL authentication only. Give here. So I'm not taking any virtual machine here. What does Microsoft give? Microsoft creates directly and give you URL. That URL you need to access that. So username, password here, right? Huh? Click on OK. Right? Yo, now this requires, so you create. So this requires some storage and compute, right? So it is asking what is that you wanted. So DTU. So you have this basic one. So what is the size of data you can store? Till 2 GB of data. If you go to the standard, so it has got some service tier, you can see service and compute. So you can see here. So S1, S2. So how much size of data you can put? You can put 250 GB of data. So if you go to this, so how much data you can put? If you take this bucket, S1, S2, S3 buckets, so you can put 1 TB of data. So 1 TB, that is 1024 GB, right? 1 TB of data. Similarly, if you go here, premium, so each has got its own. So for less demanding, for workloads, for intensive workload, now I'll take premium. So premium is starting from 125 bucket. So you can see here. What is the size here? What is a bucket? P15. What is the maximum size you can put? Here it till 44. So here you can see GB 4096 till 4 TB of data you can put here. 4 TB of data. Right now. So this is DTU starting from 0. If you go to the basic here, by DTU. Go here. What is DTU? What do you mean by DTU? Go there. So service tiers in DTU model, purchase model, right? Go there. So if you compare this DTU based model, so in the premium, that is basic standard premium, so SLA, and what is the storage, that is backup retention period. So in the basic 7 days, in standard 35 days, in premium 35. What is that CPU? It is low in case of basic, it is low to high in case of standard, it is this one. But what is this input output? So assume you are taking in standard, you are taking some this much. What is that? S3. So how many DTUs are allocated? 50 DTUs, you can see here. 50 DTUs. If you take S3, so S4, how many DTUs added? 200. What do you mean by DTU? You can see here. So input per DTU, you can have 1 to 4 input output per second, means query you can pass. So request input output, you can request the server and get the response. So it is here. So in case of standard, you are 1 to 4. In case of premium, you can get more than per second. Input output, IOPS, I for input, out for O for output, P for per, S for second. So you can get 25 input output per second per DTU. So how many DTUs you have selected here? 200, right? 200 into, so you are into standard. 200 into max, you can get 1 to 4. 200 into 4 is how many? 800 queries you can run per second, right? Now, if at all you take the premium here, so you are taken P2 or P2 here, P4, so you can run. So what is the size of data it is supporting till year 1 TB, and here how much DTU? 500, right? And cost of each DTU is 268, 270 DTU, 70 rupees per DTU. So 500 DTU. So each DTU, so per DTU, so 500 into 25 is how much? It's around going beyond 10 lakhs, 10,000. 500 into 20, 500 into 25. Go there. Go to this 500 into 25. So 10,000, 12,500 queries per second you can run based on this. So you need not create any machine here. So based on this, I'll go for standard. I'll create S2. Okay, I'll just apply. Right now, you are getting this much DTU, this much storage amount. CPU is allocated, all is allocated. Now go to networking, security, additional settings, tags here, review plus create. What are you creating here? You are creating, so Microsoft is creating a database and server for you. Now review plus create. Click on create. So the cost is 5,400 rupees per month, right? So let that get created. Now this should happen. Yeah, it's still happening. Let that get installed. So your machine is, so your SQL Server database is getting created, which is patch service, right? Now patch service is getting created. Let's see now. So let that SQL Server get created, then we'll see. Still in the virtual machine is getting installed. Okay, now you can see the virtual machine has got done. Now go there. So let's close this all. I'll close this all. Now if you go here, so you can see the SQL Server has got installed, right? So to get that installed, now inside you're doing this all in virtual machine, right? So let's go. We need to install the SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, now go to that. So here you have, so I'll install the latest one. So if at all you don't have this management studio, then you will not able to connect to that. So let's install and connect in our virtual machine. Okay, after that we'll go for cloud. So here I think cloud also has got created. You can see here. So you can see the server got created. Let's leave this, otherwise you'll get confused. Let's complete this and come go back. So you can see. Okay, so we'll just close it. So it is asking me to restart here. So we'll not do anything, just close. So go to your management studio now. Okay, so you have a management. Now go. So you are in virtual machine, not in the cloud. You are in the cloud, but not the server which you created from the portal. You are created from virtual machine where you have installed. I'm talking about. Now this is what you created, na? VM SQL Server. So provide the username, provide the password here. Now you can see this is got connected, na? Right? So what you can do in the cloud, you can take a virtual machine and install the SQL Server and do that. But instead of again, you need to go to virtual machine and you need to install the operating system. On top of that, you are installing the SQL Server. This is similar like your on-premise machine only, na? It's on-premise machine only. You are taking a machine there. Now, if you want to upgrade your SQL Server from one version to higher version, you want to migrate, who is going to do? Who is going to do the backups for this virtual machine? You have to do it because it's IaaS. But when you go to your, so now you should have understood. Now, if you go to this, this is a PaaS service. You can go to this server, copy this server. Now I open my management studio, which is on local, not in the cloud. This is my local machine. Now click here, provide that server that you have done, right? So provide the username, connect here. Now you need to add that IP address because you are accessing that, right? Go there. So go to the, we'll talk all this in detail. Go to this firewall settings. So you are accessing from your local machine because you are sitting at home and you are accessing the machine of cloud. So until unless you don't add your IP address here, so take this, put here. So local IP address, right? Now save it here. So if at all you don't add your local IP address, how do you get that local IP address? Just see. That is your local machine. Go here. So we'll talk this all in detail. My IP address. Click here. So go here. So this is my IP address, na? You can see 49.206 dot 49.206.36.157. 49.206.36.505 So this is my IP address, na? This is what cloud is also showing us to add. This is IP address. Now I've added. Now go to your machine. Okay, connect to this. So this is how you are getting added to your SQL server. So this is what the database is created, right? So now you should have, so you can, if you really want to create, you can go to the cloud and create a virtual machine like this and install the SQL server. So this becomes a IaaS. So I was telling that only. So you take, so in a SQL Server IaaS in cloud, you take virtual machine, install operating system, then install SQL Server. No, you want to go to the PaaS service. Directly you can go to the portal and search for SQL database here. Databases, click here. Now click on create. So this is how you go and create your databases here. Database server like this. Okay. This is how you need to go and create. You need to go and do this. So that is what the difference between your PaaS service and IaaS. When you go to IaaS, this is totally controlled. So you need to manage and control. So what is that you want to migrate, you want to upgrade. So migrate from on-premise to cloud. So upgrade from lower version to higher version, right? Backup, regular backups. So you want to upgrade the operating system because you are taking virtual machine, na? You want to upgrade operating system, this all. So you need to take care this all because you are taking IaaS virtual machine. But in case of PaaS service, this is managed and controlled by Microsoft. So they'll take care regarding this migration, regarding this upgradation, regarding this backups. So Microsoft will take care. You need not worry about this. Okay. So this is how it works, right? So what we'll do, we'll wind up our session here. So from Monday, the people who have registered would be allowed to come to the sessions. So okay. So from Monday, we'll take remaining topics. So we'll wind up here and take. So you have to get registered to get the meeting link from Monday. Okay, right. Any doubts before I wind up the session? Any doubt before I wind up the session? Okay then. Thank you. Yeah, tell me what is that doubt you have?
Yeah, I'm very much interested in the training. I was asking if I can pay instrumentally.
You talk to that. So generally, so you need to pay it in make the payment in single installment. So talk to that person. He'll tell you.
So if I can't do the full payment, so I'll not attend the class.
Yeah, you talk to that person. He'll tell you the
Okay.
in detail. Okay.
Okay.
So right. Thank you.
Okay.